What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. You have to have a total commitment to body game. Oh, yeah. Body game nation about to go in. Yeah. But, people know me for talking about body game, but it's more than, just saying, hey, go get some muscles or, work on your body. To even get to that point, you got to have a total commitment. You got to have a total commitment to it. And really a lifetime commitment to it. Because I was thinking about that, man. Because I don't have no problem saying my age. I tell you I'm 57. I'll be 58 in February. But you got to commit to it. But shoot, at my gym, got guys older than me in my 60s throwing up about like over 200 pounds benching and going hard. I come in, they there. I leave, they still there. But you got to have a total commitment to it. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, always got something to do. But you got to have a total commitment to it, right? Shoot. You got to have a total commitment to body game. It ain't just something you just say, hey, I'm just going to, work out a little bit. And, I'll get laid this weekend. Because first of all, there's several aspects to it to think about. First of all, if your body ain't where it should be, you're either overweight or underweight, that shit ain't gonna come off overnight. It ain't gonna come off or be put on overnight. You gotta work. Heck, actually, come on, lady, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you through. Because actually, it's actually harder for a slimmer person to put on muscle than it is for a big person to lose weight, to be honest with you. And that's because of the body types and everything. Like ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. Oh, you know what was funny? I gotta say this. There was a detractor one time saying, oh, they ain't existed. I hate when motherfuckers say some dumb shit. You can tell, anybody with common sense can look out here and see there's several body types. I was thinking about my sons and stuff. One's when he came out the womb, he was more ectomorphic. Other one came out more endomorphic. I don't know. People be saying some dumb shit. But anyway, right? Whatever the case, it takes work. It ain't gonna happen overnight, and it takes dedication. You got it, and really a lifetime. Because I was getting into about my own age. I don't think anybody would fault if I ain't talking about body game. Nobody would really fault me if I just say, you know what, I ain't gonna work out at all. I'm just gonna chill, eat, whatever. And trust me, it'd be cool. It tastes good to hit some of these Jamaican places. I had a cheat meal the other day. Had some oxtail, beans, and rice. Yeah. It was a cheat meal, though. Gotta get back on it. Speaking of which, a big part of body game, actually, is your nutrition. And especially if you're someone trying to lose weight. But even slim people need to do this as well, because they can get that skinny fat thing going on. A lot of weight is really not even really fat. They'll say that, and everybody got a certain amount of fat. And actually, it's kind of healthy. It's actually healthy to have. You can get low. I say if you keep it in the teens, that's the lowest you should really go. Anybody talking about 7'5" and all of that? Oh yeah, that's good if you are bodybuilding a contest and stuff, but you need a certain amount of fat anyway. Just a certain amount. You don't have to have a whole lot. But then getting back to that food thing and like stomachs, like you get a lot of guys and get that stomach out there. They ain't all fat. Because when you eat this food, it all don't just come out right away. Like meats will can stay in your body for a couple months, and then your colon get clogged and everything. Like that's why you got some products out there that say, hey, you can lose weight quick. All it's doing is make you take a shit. That's all it's doing is damn. Oh man. I see what it was a deer carcass that was totally mutilated out in the road. I ran over some of it this morning. Coming in. I ain't see it. It was dark, couldn't really see it. But anyway. A lot of that stuff, like the average person probably carrying around 10 to 20 pounds worth of waste in their system. You know, that's why I'm a book sexual chemistry. I said, shoot, either get a colon cleanse, professional colon cleanse on a regular basis, or old school way the elders would do. They would, get that prune juice and shit. Prune juice, some reading material, and just hang around the house. And in fact, something else the elders did too, because one of the things the elders used to do, they ate all those collard greens and stuff. That's soul food. They could eat whatever, but if they could eat meat, all that other stuff, and people wonder, damn, how come they in better shape than the kids today? Like the so-called, like, trying to eat well kids today. That's because they balanced it. They ate those collard greens, that kale and all of that. Shoot. They would eat all of that, but they would balance it out. Even when they ate pork. Even when they ate pork, they put that pineapple on it, and, some younger people, younger generations didn't see it. They said, hey, you shouldn't be eating that pork. But they had to eat what they had to eat. But apparently something about the pineapple juice neutralizes some stuff with the pork, But one of the things they mainly did, they took those shits. In fact, I remember I met this dude. Now, dude was 49, but I could have sworn he was 29. But he was very much into healthy eating and stuff. He said, if you don't have a shit every time you eat, after every time you eat, you constipated. I was like, damn, I learned that. That's one thing I gotta say about myself. I'm far from constipated. Damn. Shit. He taking those shits. You ever had one of those shits that was so good, before you flush it, you had to take a look at it. It's like, ah, damn. Then you can stand up. You'd be like, damn. Good Lord. Damn. You be feeling good, though. You be feeling lighter as shit, man. In fact, when you get up in the morning, you should be taking a shit every morning. And really take a shit before you go to bed, too, if you can. That's a little bit harder. But keep the system cleaned out. And, I ain't going to say don't eat the meats and everything, but I say maybe once a year, just clear your shit system out. That's actually something I'm doing right now. That's something I'm actually doing right now. Just kind of cleaning my system out. Be careful what you eat. Try to eat no bread or limited, no dairy. Try to avoid processed foods. And it's tough. It is tough, especially you working, processed foods, but just limited. It's like I said, at least once a year, maybe twice a year, just clean your shit out. Get a lot of fruits. And then try to have a lot of fruits and stuff in your diet. Because, one of the things I drink every day, been drinking every day because I've been cleaning out my system, is some smoothies. I get cranberries in it, and cranberries, they taste nasty by themselves, but they can clear your shit out. Pomegranate seeds and shit. I'll put some grape juice in it. Some grapes, oranges. For one, it tastes a little good. Put a little bit of agave in it, and do that consistently. Like a smoothie a day does a lot. Also helps with other health things. If you got diabetes or kidney issues, high blood pressure, definitely use the fruits more, and just try to have that on a regular basis, Try to, I ain't gonna say totally get rid of dairy, because Rom loves some butter. I love me some pistachio almond ice cream. Used to love butter almond, I wonder, is that a conspiracy? I can't find butter almond. I used to eat Briar's butter almond all the time. I can't find it. I think it's a CO conspiracy against black men. Seriously. Y'all think I'm joking? Seriously, because I know some brothers love some butter Alby, but I can't find it. I might be in the wrong neighborhood or something. But that's a cheat. That's strictly cheat, though. Whenever I do get some ice cream, that's strictly cheat. Like I said, try to limit dairy, or if you can, especially during cleanouts, don't mess with it at all. And even with milk, don't eat cow's milk. I mean, don't drink cow's milk. You know, get some almond milk or something. Yeah, I know the milk industry, they ain't gonna like this video, but whatever. Shoot. Because a lot of people be having trouble, just really, a lot of sickness and shit really just come from what people eat. Got all this genetically modified shit out here. It's putting extra weight on people, all that shit. But be careful if you get in the body game, it's more than just lifting. It's more than just lifting or running or something. You know, that's part of it. Also, getting rest, man. Getting rest. I know some people be saying, hey, twice a day. Like, you know, get in there 6 times a week, twice a day. And I noticed there was somebody on here. They were like saying they did that. But they never showed a real picture of themselves, though. Because that's tough. Now, if you're training for something, I can see that. Or if you're an actor. But rest is just as important. Because if you're really lifting, you're really doing something to your muscles, you know? You're really straining them, and you need some rest. You need some rest. They need to rest and recovery. That's very important, you know? That's why, and honestly with that, because like I said, you get some people talking 2 days a week. I mean, unless you're getting paid for it, you can competing in something. I mean, not 2 days a week, twice a day. I mean, because even, you know, and let me say something about that, because I know somebody might say, hey, yeah, do that to, like, drop some of the weight. But I'm going to tell you what, the best way, really, to drop weight, if you're talking about dropping weight, is to really just take your time with it. Don't rush. Don't rush at all. Just, it needs to be gradual, because sometimes, I'm going to tell you what, one of the things I found, I've seen some people, they'll drop weight quick. I mean, they'll go hard and drop weight quick. And people will be like, yeah, you dropped it quick, but it eventually comes back. It needs to be a gradual thing, because your body's always going to try to maintain some homeostasis. You know, it'll try to go back to what it was. It takes a while to really change it. That's why I say body game is, you know, that's got to be a lifestyle. I say any real change, I'm saying if you just totally out of shape, or you just totally like underweight, you're saying a minimum year really to really see some stuff. But it got to be consistent. That's the main thing. And you got to look at your diet. Even if you slim, you got to look at your diet. What are you eating? You know, and even how you eat. Because people don't realize with me, they see me at the sides, but you ain't really seen me up close. I do intermittent fasting on a regular without even thinking about it. I only eat like usually between 10 and 6. 10 and 6. And I don't eat anything after 6. Don't eat anything before 10. I mean, depending on the situation, I might go away from that. You know, you don't, I mean, if you got to cheat, like, you know, if I'm going out or something, I might do that, but for the most part. But then that's part of the lifestyle, because, see, a lot of people get messed up. They eat at night and then they go to sleep on it. But actually, a dude I know who was real slim, he said that could help put on weight. So, you know, and that's something else, too. You got to see what works ultimately for your body. Your body. Everybody got a different body. Everybody react to stuff. Like, I know with me, I can go 6 months and stay out of the gym. I can stay out of the gym. But then after the end of 6 months, jump back into it, and it'll look like it'll start looking like it was before I stopped using. You know, somebody say that, but that's just me. That's my genetics. you know, because just my natural body build will already have something, you know. Like I said, like I always talk about my calves. I've gone years without doing like really anything on the legs, years. But if somebody see my legs, they'll think, oh, he's doing something every day. But that's genetic. Or my shoulders, you know, they always gonna be a certain width no matter what I do, you know. Also my back as well. They always gonna be more natural no matter what I do, even if I don't. Now stomach, yeah, if I eat a lot, oh yeah. If I eat a lot and ain't taking good shits, but then change that, just, you know, start cleaning the shit up. And that's the thing, it's consistency. Because one problem I see overall, and this is not even just for body game, but just life, we live in a culture, a mindset, people want shit right away. You know, that's why like some of these get-rich-quick schemes and people trying to con you and say, hey, you can make money overnight, or, you know, and I don't know how much this still exists, but some guys saying, hey, if you just do this, you can get women. It's like, no, you gotta change stuff. You gotta change stuff gradually. Even, you know, even some of these guys for getting women talking about getting some surgery or something. Okay, it's still not gonna change anything. I'm gonna tell you why. You still gotta change that mindset. You still gotta change that. You still gotta change that mindset, and that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while. You gotta change a whole lot. How your body reacts. Everything, because even with hitting the gym and stuff, your body still ain't used to it. You know, body still ain't used to it. That's why I was alluding to earlier. If you get some people, they'll lose like weight real quick, but then they'll come back on. You know, like I know a young lady. She went real hard. Had that nice old butt dunk on it, but then she went hard to the point it was non-existent, but it's making a comeback. I was like, because one thing too, and I said this in a video before, there's only so far you can go with your body anyway, and it's always going to like go back to its most natural. I mean, yeah, you can force something, but the DNA is there for something. One of the things with it, that's why I say get your best body. Get your best body. You know, get where you comfortable and stuff. And as far as your stomach, like I said, get those shits going. That's why I would tell you what, and I can't emphasize that enough. I remember I had a personal trainer, did a video with her, Marty Coleman, and she said abs start in the kitchen. She's a certified personal trainer, and they really do, because you know, people talk abs, but they're already there in you. It's just covered up. And a lot of times you get some people, they never do any crunches or anything, and they got something showing, but it's just their diet. I know this one dude, you know, his abs all out and shit, take off his shirt, abs out, but he don't eat that much. It is what it is, you know? And plus, getting back to nutrition, ain't for the aesthetics. That's very important what you eat. Because I'm going to tell you what, even nutrition can actually build up your testosterone. You can bring out the man in you. I would say something that'll help a man, eat a lot of nuts. Seriously, eat a lot of nuts. Eat some almonds, pistachios, cashews, stuff like that. Walnuts. Eat some stuff like that. One, it'll help actually clean out your system too. Especially if you, like I say, you're trying to clean it out, throw down some almonds and get a good book to read. Or I say book. Everybody be on their phone. Just have your phone in there with you. You know? Have your phone in there and just be ready to sit there for a bit. Shit. With your phone, you can conduct business and shit, so you ain't losing out on anything. But that's the thing. But it's holistic. Everything, like I said, body game is holistic. This is how you live. And I'm gonna tell you what, somebody didn't get into. Shout out C Boogie. Hydrate. Drink some water. That's the main thing. Now, people recommend like how many 8 glasses a day. Half a gallon to a gallon. That'll work. I'm gonna tell you what though. That'll help because it'll keep your system flushed. Because your pee should never be like dark yellow or anything. It shouldn't be dark yellow. It should be like more closer to white. It don't have to totally be that, but closer to white. Because if it's dark yellow, you need some fluids and water. And be careful about drinking sodas and all of that too. But definitely the water. Keep yourself hydrated. See, that even helps with people who might have high blood pressure and other things. And limit the sugars and all of that. Because I would say this in general for the foods. Try to keep shit in moderation. Because y'all know I love me some buffalo wings. But I haven't had any in a while, believe it or not. Haven't had any. Been focusing more on fruits and all of that. And occasional oxtail. Oh, man. But that's the whole thing. I mean, it's a total thing. Because you're talking about transforming your body and becoming the best it can be. So all of that stuff counts. Getting rest, drinking that water, eating right, and actually exerting pressure on your muscles. Now, for my older brothers out here, even my brothers from other mothers, when you older, it's like very important to do resistance training. It's actually better. A lot of older guys, they'll lose their strength and everything because they just not doing resistance training. Like I said, I can throw up between 255 and 300. I usually stay around 225 though, but I could push it higher. And probably just as physically strong, or even maybe stronger than I was when I was 27. But that's because I just keep using my muscles. I just keep using them. Because they always talk about, you lose a little bit testosterone. Testosterone always regenerates depending on what you eat and how active you are. Just stay active and just do some resistance training. It don't have to be like some twice a day shit. Let's say a good hour doing some stuff. And it don't have to be like you trying to break some record, but just something that's going to put some strain on your body. And you don't have to be dripping in sweat, but something that's going to give you a little bit of sweat. A little bit. Just so your body get used to it. So, but yeah, I'm getting here. I gotta get something. Commit to body game, y'all. If you're gonna do it, it ain't just something that you can just say, well, I'm gonna try. Welcome, Rom. I tried it. I tried it for a month. I ain't see any difference. The women still didn't like me. Unless you're a genetic anomaly, it ain't gonna change for you. Because even when I said I can go 6 months without doing anything and then get back in, go for a month, it looked like I hadn't really left. That's because I've been doing the stuff for several years. So my body, that's still in my body. Still in my genetics. It's still out there. In fact, the body be like, oh, thank you. So, anyway, though, That's all I have for today, y'all. I don't know if I'm doing anything tomorrow. Or a car video. Y'all getting a regular video, but I don't know. I gotta say. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.